Listen, two seventh grade girls, when you hear this hot story, were expelled from their Montreal school, which makes it harder, because they speak French up there. I don't know if you knew that, Drew. Yeah. They were charging boys $5 to watch them make out. They claim they got the idea from Brittany.
Are those the girls?
Oh, no. I don't think so. I guess it could be. Ooh.
How much?
I know it's sick and child porn and prostitution, but it's also a reasonable price. I don't think it takes away the horror. I don't think it demeans the horror of the act by pointing out sound business principles. Now, should kids be, Drew, what do you think of this? You're sitting next to these...
First of all, you see what it leads to.
Not only you see what it leads to, we know one of them at least means business.
Yeah. But Colin... Yeah. But Colin, they were saying that, they were suppressing their sexual experimentation. The fact that they're charging $5, there's money changing hands. It's prostitution. It's a webcam without a webcam is what it is. It's prostitution.
Right.
Crying out loud.
But do you think that's so darn wrong? I don't want to talk to him about this.
I think that...
It's pathetic.
I have an opinion.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I think...
Give him the silent treatment.
I think we need more of this kind of blocking in the show.
Yes.
Yeah, I
can't
think
see
the
Norton at all.
girls that were making out need to learn how to read, maybe get a hobby or something.
You know, French, they probably already...
Work at the local
You're a
candy
real
store.
stick in the mud.
Yeah. I didn't notice in there. So
Yeah.
what, they're
They're
12?
12 and
They're 12, you pervert.
Yeah.
Well, they were, they knew what they were doing.
Well, no. First of all, charging $5, they have no business savvy
And wait
whatsoever.
a minute, that's $5
Canadian.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
So now they've really whored themselves out.
They really are whores, you're right.
How much for a kiss between me and Judy?
I'll kick in 100.
Really?
I don't have it on me. I'll give it to you as in my wallet after the show. I swear to God. I swear to God. How about you? You choose one. He was silent. Anybody else would have said, I'll throw in a 50 or 20. You tightwad.
I'll give you $3, and I've
Cheap
got one
bastard.
bill.
You have
cheap
a
son of a
right
bitch.
there.
I don't want to see
You
this.
bastard.
Oh, I do want to see it. I'll pay 100, but I have to
What's
pay
your
after.
problem you don't want to see it?
Don't get into an argument over him. I'll pay 100.
Why not?
Why not? Because you're both over 13.
All right, that's it.
Yay! I'll pay 100.
This is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about.
That was official. I caught the right angle. It was not a, it was a,
Wow, wait.
it was official.
Make sure my
That was
TV's
nice. Now listen,
Yeah.
internet porn, I'll give you another 100 if you guys do it again and grab each other's breasts. Internet porn, the girls go, oh, you're right, I'm sorry, that was crude. Internet porn is increasingly being blamed as a reason for these broken marriages. Here's a quote from Time magazine. Where do you read this blockbuster? Holy mother, pornography had an almost non-existent role in divorce just 7 or 8 years ago.
That's just not true. Oh my God.
How did I get that?
Porn has been around forever.
Since time immemorial, right?
Right, so I don't know why online porn is different. Online porn is different from all the other kind of porn.
Now, Jim, what do you think? Has porn affected your relationships? I mean, I don't even believe I'm asking you this
Porn
question.
is his relationship.
Has your relationships affected your porn? Maybe I should keep that. You know what I mean? But it's true, that's how guys are now.
I mean, his girlfriend's a JPEG. Come on.
Yeah, I admit it. I watch a lot of porn. And I am bragging. I pulled a train with Ron Jeremy this week.
And now, how many men constitute a train? Just 2?
You and Ron?
No,
Oh, let me address the rookie.
2 women and
No.
one.
Wait.
2 guys and 1
No,
woman.
I'll tell you what happened. I walked in, my friend owns the Bunny Ranch, this is true, so I walk into his hotel room after the show, and Ron Jeremy is having sex with this girl on the bed. And, I can't really see much because his shirt is hanging over, but then he turns her over, and I see it, so I have to look because it's Ron Jeremy, and I'm like, I'm struck. It wasn't even a gay thing, but I just wanted a picture with it. I'm like, can I? Absolutely true. So he starts again having sex, and he says, I think she needs in her mouth. And I'm like, I have to do this. Because it's almost like the Pope saying, hey, look, I'm doing mass. Could you help? So that's what we did. She took care of me and Ron at the same
Wait,
time.
but Jim,
Yes.
tell them what Ron said about your
Oh, you know what?
appendage.
Absolutely true. And I love Ron for this. As I took down my suit trousers, Ron goes, "Man, you got a nice piece."
We'll be right back.
I have a train story.
This week, Jim and I have been talking about our recent trip to Baghdad, where we did a few shows for the troops, but it wasn't all for fun. After we came back, the U.S. government asked us to do some important public service announcements. We each did one. We're going to premiere them here tonight, you lucky people. Here's mine.
A place of beauty. A place of majesty. A place for friends. From the lively streets of Basra to the bustling Baghdad International Airport. Today's Iraq is free and wilder than ever. So come on down to this land of wonder and discovery. Iraq, the cradle of fun.
I thought that was, I thought that was pretty funny.
Hi, boss. Let them enjoy.
Okay.
Mine was in support of our military. Take a look.
What was mine? Al-Qaeda promo, stupid? Implying that I'm...
It takes courage, honor, and a will to sacrifice at all costs to be a Marine. Some have it, and some don't.
I have no fear, even in the middle of a war.
Not even close.
That's his best side. You don't ride it like a horse.
The Marines. It's not for everyone.
Do you think that's funny? No, let me just speak. Go ahead.
I didn't mean that you're not the one that... Please?
Please.
Some have it, some don't, but I didn't mean that you didn't. You have it, Colin.
Well, Jim, when I was young, like any other guy in this audience in the world, I always thought to myself, wow, if I ever was in the war, I'd want to be in the Marines and be like a, do a couple of hundred push-ups,
When
get
you were
out
young, what war? Vietnam?
there. Yes. Not that would have been a funny, because it's true.
You're not that old.
Shut up, I am too. When I was young, Vietnam.
You don't look a day over 30.
Well, folks, I guess that'll be it, huh?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
we kind of salvage this into something they can...
Oh, I think it's kind of interesting. They just cut the middle and slice the sides.
Yeah.
You know what it's like? You ever get like stale bread, but then you want to have a sandwich and you just have to cut the sides off, right?
Yes.
The crustaces, and then you just cut the middle. And